is the 8th of December, but I did not update you yesterday about what I read on the 7th because my vlog got a little longer than I wanted it to for these little spontaneous Vlogmas vlogs. So yesterday I listened to Untimely Death by Elizabeth J. Duncan. This is the first in the Shakespeare in the Catskills mystery series. And I believe there are about 4 in this series, and I don't know if there's going to be any more because it kind of seems like it started in like 2015, and I think it was 2015. And then they kind of came out sporadically, and I believe the last one was in 2017. So it might be a pretty short series. But this series this book, I used for the Cloak and Dagger prompt of, I think it was The Hall, to read a book that is about your profession or a profession that you are interested in. And while I am not a professional actress or in any way professional in the theater world, I do, or did before COVID, a lot of community theater. And I did minor in theater in college. So it's kind of my profession. I mean, if you've done any community theater, you know that it is the hardest working volunteer job. Probably, well, I probably shouldn't say that because there may be something that is a lot more important than community theater that is a volunteer job. I don't know. But you put in an awful lot of hours and you don't get paid. But anyway, we do it for the love of the theater, I guess, right? So this book series follows Charlotte Fairfax, who is a costumer at a hotel theater in the Catskills, which is like the upstate New York area. And she used to be involved in the Royal Shakespeare Company. So she is British, but because of a bad breakup, she moved to the Catskills and got this job with this company. And it's a very well-known, I guess, company. I mean, I think it's fake, but it was really interesting. One of the actresses in their production of Romeo and Juliet gets killed. She is poisoned first and doesn't die from that, but then she gets stabbed, and she does die from that. So, Charlotte kind of stumbles around and finds the killer, of course. This one did kind of have, they didn't have the bumbling police trope, but which was fun. I mean, because actually her boyfriend in this is a detective, which is funny because the one I just read, her boyfriend is a detective. Interesting. But so they don't make it like he doesn't know what he's doing, obviously, but he's not as involved in solving the crime as Charlotte is. He just kind of reprimands her for getting involved a lot, but he just spends a lot of his time interviewing people, and that's about all he does. So I would say that this one was a 3.5 star for me. I really enjoyed the theater aspect of it, and I thought the characters were really fun. But the conclusion was a little obvious. And I mean, I am not good at figuring out who the killer is. I figured it out pretty quickly. But I don't really care about that. That's not really why I read these books. But the killer was kind of obvious in this, and I just feel like the conclusion was kind of like, wah-wah, you know? But because of the theater aspect, and because I like the setting and everything, and it just was a fun audiobook, I think I will continue in the series, especially because it's, at this point, it's only 4 4 books, so I mean, I might as well, right? So yeah, that's what I read yesterday. And today I am going to be starting Without a Brew by, oh gosh, why did I just forget who? Ellie Alexander. By Ellie Alexander. This is the 4th in the Sloane Krause mystery series and the current one that is out at this point. And I have been buddy reading these with my friend Amanda from her Pacific Northwest Washington life. So I'm very excited for this. This one is set in a wintry scene, although it is set in January, so it's after Christmas. But they are going to be having some kind of ice festival in Leavenworth and a lights show and things. So it will still give me the Christmassy winter vibes that I crave. So I'm very excited to read this one. And so excited that I spent $14 on the ebook. What? That is nuts. I am kind of mad at myself for spending that kind of money, but Scribd cut me off again, so I won't have access to it, because I believe I did see it on Scribd. But I also like to listen to it with text-to-speech, and I can't do that with Scribd. So I bought the ebook for $14, and I'll listen to it with text-to-speech, and it'll be fine. I can still pay my bills, but it's like a little bit knife in the heart to have to spend $14 for an ebook. That's insane. But anyway, it's a new release, so I guess that's why, but dang it. So that's what I'm reading today. And I might read a Christmas romance too, if I because I want to not try to power through Without a Brew, since I am buddy reading it, because the last book we read together, I kind of sped through it and I felt bad. So I'm going to try to just listen to 3 chapters or so a day of this one, and then I will supplement the rest of my time with another book, but I'm not sure what I'm going to listen to yet, so I'll get back to you on that later. Okay, I have to go to work now. Bye! Hello, friends. It is the evening now, and honestly, I did not read a single page yet today. I may read some more of Without a Brew tonight while I do some more knitting. But today was just one of those days where there was just too much noise in the office and just too much going on. I couldn't focus on an audiobook, and I was trying to finish a knitting project, which I did finish, and I will show you that since I have no reading to tell you about. So today I finished these big black and gold slippers for my dad. These are the Pittsburgh Steelers colors, which is my dad's favorite team. And I had a bunch of black and yellow yarn left over from another project, and he, I don't know, had to throw away his old Steeler-themed slippers. So I was like, oh, that's what I'll make for him for Christmas. So I found a free pattern online, and I mean, they're not the most perfect thing in the world, but he just wants to wear them while he's watching the Steelers at night. So I think they will work out wonderfully. And he doesn't watch my channel, so I don't even think he'd know how to find me on the interwebs. So yeah, so I think he will enjoy those. So that was one more Christmas present done. So now I just have to finish a mitten for my mom, which is the one that's kind of the bane of my existence because I bought really, really thin yarn. So man, it's a lot of knitting, a lot. And then I have to, what else? Oh, I need to do another pair of fingerless mitts, but those go pretty quickly. And a scarf, which I don't even have the yarn for yet, but I think I want to do a chunky yarn so that it'll go faster. So I need to take a trip to Michael's. So I think that those are the only Christmas presents I still have committed to making. So we shall see. But so yeah, that is all I did today for day 8 of Vlogmas. I hopefully will have some reading to share with you tomorrow. But until then, I will talk to you, tomorrow. Okay, bye.